Today in our 2018 Chevrolet Malibu, we'll be having a look at and showing you how to install the Roadmaster 12-volt outlet kit, part number RM-9332. Here's what our 12-volt outlet looks like installed. This 12-volt outlet allows you to have constant 12-volt power via a standard electrical 12-volt outlet in your vehicle. You can use this for a multitude of different things, such as a cell phone charger, a GPS charger, or if you're flat towing a vehicle and have a portable braking system, you can plug that into this. Now what's great about this 12-volt outlet kit is that even with their ignition off, as I plug my phone charger in, you can see that the light comes on and we're getting power to it. This is good because the vehicle's factory 12-volt outlet, when the ignition is off, doesn't have any power going to it. Many of our customers love this product because they found when they're using a portable braking system in their vehicle, they needed to get a way to power it because the factory power outlets in their vehicle no longer had power going to them once the vehicle was in tow mode. And that's the case with this Malibu here today. That's why we were installing it for our customer so they could run their braking system. For this particular flat tow setup, we're using a Roadmaster EZ5 base plate kit with removable arms, a Roadmaster taillight wiring kit with bulbs, a Roadmaster 7 to 6 wire straight cord, a Roadmaster FuseMaster fuse bypass, a Roadmaster charge line kit, Roadmaster coiled safety cables, a Roadmaster Falcon all-terrain non-binding tow bar, and a Roadmaster 12-volt outlet kit. In this instance, we are not installing a braking system that is available to us, a customer supplying his own, but we do have several braking system options available to you. In this particular case, I would recommend the Roadmaster Even Brake braking system. Now in some instances, you may need a high-low adapter to ensure that your tow bar is level. We have several different options on our website depending on what you need for your application. Now that we've gone over some features, we'll show you how to get it installed. To begin our install, we'll be working on the driver's side area of our vehicle underneath the dash. We need to find a grommet to push our wires through. There's a large grommet to the left of the steering shaft right here. I went ahead and passed our wires with the fuse holder through a slit that I made with a utility knife. Now we need to find a place to mount our 12-volt outlet kit. Now because our vehicle has an airbag underneath the dash, we can't attach it in this area. But there is a factory screw right here which secures the dash panel to the dash that we can remove and use that screw to mount our bracket. So we'll place the screw through our bracket and we'll reinstall it. Now we'll push our socket into the bracket. We may need to bend our tabs out a little bit. So with it pressing against, we'll now squeeze the tabs back against it and this will hold it in place. We zip tied up our wire to our dash floor vent and then to this wiring harness here to keep it away from our pedals and any moving parts such as our steering shaft. Now we find ourselves underneath the hood in our engine compartment. Here's our wire for the outlet and it goes behind our coolant reservoir here, and down there is where our grommet is. So it's routed behind our coolant reservoir to the side of our fuse box right here, and we need to connect this side here with the fuse holder to the positive terminal of our battery, which is under here, and this side here at the ring terminal we'll need to ground. Okay, now we'll remove the covers over our battery post. We'll start with the -1 first. We'll just push this tab in here and pull up, and we can expose our terminal. Our positive cover is a little bit different. We have a tab on each side that we can pop out with the flathead screwdriver. Then we'll push it towards the rear of the car and pull up on it, and we can remove it. Now our fuse holder has a spade terminal on it. We need to connect this to the positive terminal of our battery, and we're going to do that by removing this nut here that goes to our fuse block, which is attached to the positive terminal. In order to attach it, we're going to have to replace this terminal with a ring terminal. So we'll go ahead and cut that off, strip back some insulation, take our ring terminal, place it over the wire, and we'll crimp it down. Now we'll remove that nut. It's a 13 millimeter. Slide our ring terminal over that stud. Reinstall the nut. Now the end of our wire that has the ring terminal, that is our ground. We need to attach this to the negative terminal of our battery. But this terminal that comes with it is too small to fit over the stud. So we're going to remove it and replace it with a larger diameter one, which does fit over our stud. Strip back some insulation and put on the new terminal, crimping it into place. Now we can remove this nut, which is a 10 millimeter. Place that over the stud and reinstall the nut. With our connections made, we can reinstall our covers over our battery terminals. And that completes our look at and showing you how to install the Roadmaster 12-volt outlet kit, part number RM-9332, on this 2018 Chevrolet Malibu. Thanks for watching. Click the link in our description below to shop, learn more, or visit us at etrailer.com. And leave us a comment if you have any questions.